Hi, I'm Sandy Ingram. I am a retired, slow-traveling digital nomad. The story I'm going to share with you is based on true facts. You can look in the description for links to legal resources and retirement resources. Be prepared to implement your Plan B.
You walk into your boss's office and hand in a carefully typed letter that says, "I am retiring." You've got the date, your savings plan mapped out, Social Security projections lined up, and some travel plans you've been dreaming about for years. You think, finally, freedom. But then, hours later, your phone rings. The HR director tells you your job has been terminated, right now. Not at your planned retirement date, not in a respectful transition. Today, your heart drops.
That's exactly what happened in the real world to a 63-year-old worker who announced their retirement and was promptly let go instead of being allowed to remain until that exit date. People everywhere are asking, is that even legal? And what can you do now?
Today, we're going to unpack this in a story format so you feel what it's like, then lay out the real legal steps you can take, and end with a powerful reminder about building a Plan B. Particularly important for retirees looking to protect their financial freedom through easy, profitable online work. Meet Joan. Joan is 63, has worked the same full-time job for 32 years, and is ready to enjoy life. She's planned her retirement carefully. She even bought that camper van she always wanted so she and her partner could travel around national parks. Retirement wasn't a whim, it was a life goal.
She typed up her retirement notice, set the effective date for 3 months ahead, handed it to her supervisor, and proudly said, "I'm looking forward to my next chapter."
She left work for lunch, dreaming of yoga classes, grandchildren visits, and a future where she, not the alarm clock, calls the shots. When Joan returned, the tone had changed. She was called into a meeting. HR said that because she had announced her retirement, the company was no longer willing to keep her in her role until her planned date.
Instead, they were terminating her employment immediately.
They said Joan's retirement gave them permission to officially end her employment today. Joan was stunned. Wasn't she supposed to work until the date she specified? What about her benefits? Her notice period? Health insurance? Her pension?
And that question, is it even legal to fire someone after they announce retirement, is exactly what many workers are asking.
A retirement notice may be a contract. Once you issue a clear and unequivocal written notice of retirement, and your employer accepts it, that notice becomes a binding contract. Courts in contract law have said that at that moment, you and your employer have a contract. You will retire on this date.
If that contract is accepted, the employer does not have a legal obligation to let you continue until the original date. But neither can they just do anything they want without consequences.
2. Your termination still has to be fair. Just because you said you were retiring doesn't mean your employer can just treat your employment however they like. Here are some areas where you might have rights. Wrongful termination.
If your firing was based on something illegal, like discrimination based on age, you may have a wrongful termination claim. In the US, federal law prohibits firing someone because of age, if you're 40 or older, under the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, ADEA. That means if your employer used your retirement as a pretext to unlawfully remove you earlier than agreed, you may have a case.
Severance agreements. Often employers will ask you to sign a severance agreement in exchange for certain benefits. Be careful here. If you're being asked to sign away your legal rights, like the right to sue for discrimination, make sure you understand what you are giving up and what extra compensation you're getting in exchange. Federal rules say if you're over 40, you must be given at least 21 days to consider a severance waiver and an additional 7 days to revoke it, especially in age-related claims.
Step number 1, don't panic. Take a breath. This isn't just an emotional blow, it's a legal situation.
Step number 2, get everything in writing. Immediately ask HR to confirm why your employment has ended, whether your retirement acceptance was formal, what is happening to your benefits, whether any severance agreement is being offered. Formal written records help your case.
Step number 3, do not sign anything right away. Even if they give you a severance agreement, don't sign it before reviewing it carefully and letting someone else look at it, an attorney. Especially if it includes a release of rights clause, which is standard but also something you need time to review under federal law if you're over 40.
Step number 4, contact an employment attorney. An experienced employment lawyer can tell you whether you have an age discrimination claim, whether your firing violated your retirement contract, and whether your benefits have been mishandled.
Step number 5, consider filing an EEOC charge. In the United States, if you have an age discrimination claim, you can file a charge with the EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The process involves deadlines, but it opens the door to legal protection.
Step number 6, keep a paper trail. Save every email, letter, payroll notice, retirement notice, medical insurance update, anything related to your retirement and termination. For many older workers, this story feels personal because so many of us have plenty of life left to live, and retirement isn't an exit, it's a transition.
But here's another hard truth. Most people plan only one retirement income stream, the job and Social Security portfolio, and assume it will go smoothly. They don't prepare a plan B.
The plan B, easy, profitable online tasks for retirees. Here's the good news. Retirement doesn't have to mean no income. It can mean freedom and financial resilience.
Your retirement isn't something that can be suddenly erased just because someone changed their mind. You have legal rights and you can take action, from employment lawyers to discrimination claims, to protect what's yours.
But the smartest retirees don't put all their eggs in one basket. A plan B, income streams online, gives you power, freedom, and peace of mind. It turns retirement from a one-time exit into a next chapter full of opportunity.
So if you're watching this and you're thinking about retirement, or you already started planning it, take this as a reminder. Prepare for life's surprises and build skills that let you earn, create, and thrive on your own terms. That's the true definition of financial independence.
Look in the description for links for legal resources and retirement resources.